I went to King High School, Detroit King High School, and we was playing against our rivals, Cass Tech. You know, it's some people that went to Cass Tech that you might know of. Donovan Peoples-Jones, he played
Yep.
receiver. He went there. You know, Jordan Lewis went there. You know, and our corner, the receiver ended up running like a glance route. Our corner ran into our safety. Our safety got up. He was fine. Our corner, he broke his jaw, so he couldn't go in there. And I wasn't even a backup corner, but they didn't trust in the backup that we had. And they like, who's somebody that we can trust? Like, even though he probably don't got the experience, like that could just go in there and just, you know, make some plays. You know, they threw me in there. And mind you, I'm going against people who 4-star guys, you know, strapping them. I'm like, maybe I can do this. And this was right before we started our playoff run. And they told me like, yeah, you're gonna be starting for the rest of the playoffs.
Damn.
You know, that's just what happened. Like, I feel like my whole life and why I am where I am today is based on me just making the most out of opportunities. You know, that's what happened in high school. Then I got into college. I get to college, I'm like sixth string cornerback. You know, I'm sitting in the back of the classroom, sixth string quarterback, not really playing. And I remember we had to go against UCF. They had guys like Gabriel Davis, Trey Nixon. They had some fast guys. And UCF always was known for their hurry up. They had one of the receivers run a go ball and then sub him out and have another one come do the same thing. And it's like, if you at corner, you probably gonna get beat. So I remember at the beginning of the week, like, man, everybody gonna have to play, you know. Ahmad, you even gonna have to play. This is before they even calling me Sauce. Like, my coach is not calling me Sauce. Ahmad, you probably even gonna have to play. They put me in there. They run a sit route because it was real basic offense from them. If you playing on top, they're gonna sit it down. Right. I'm in cover 3. And this is like not a match cover 3. We need to be bailing. But I'm like, bro, I was watching film. Like, he told me you're gonna play. He told me I'm gonna play, so I'm watching film all week. I'm like, all right, bet. This is the play that I'm gonna make. Man, I act like I was bailing as soon as he set it down, picked it, 6.
Yeah.
And that's when everything started. You know what I'm saying?
That's real, bro. That because people don't understand the like balls you gotta have to really like watch the tape, but then go out there and do what you think you can do.
Exactly.
Like, it's one thing to watch it and be like, man, I can make this play, I can make this play, I can try this dig, I can do this. But then you get out there and bullets start flying, and you're like, oh well, I don't want them to double move, or I don't want them to, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you shot your gun young.
Yeah, young, man. I could have like the average person who go in there young, like, man, this is my first time. I don't know if I'm gonna play again if I messed up. Let me just do my job, coach. Let me just, you know, I had a good camp. My freshman year. So I'm like, I'm gonna show them that, you know, I'm not just a freshman, any old freshman. I'm gonna show them like that I was supposed to be here. You know, I shot my gun and, you know, that was the start of it all.
Bro, that's mindset. That's a really cool mindset, because that's what makes you special. You know what I mean? And that's in every aspect, because that applies to everything. You know, there are so many people, there are corners in the league right now that watch tape and see stuff that they can make a play on, but in the back of their mind, they're like, but what if? And you don't play that what if game. You're like, go get it.
Yeah, I try not to play that what if game. I'd be lying if I said I didn't at times. Like, I remember we was playing against Minnesota, and I kept second guessing a little bit because they OC is nice.
He's nice,
bro.
Yes.
He is probably like one of the best OCs that I've ever played against, like ever. So like, I'm gonna watch. I watch film, and I'm like, bro, they have the same exact stems, the same exact everything, and they're running the opposite route off of it. Also, they'll literally have a void from 2, and they'll make you think it's a dig and have a dig and go off of it. Right. They have a void from 2 and actually run a dig. They have a void from 2, stem in, and run an out route. You know, so I'm like, bro, they really like. He's nice. That's probably one of the only games this year where I was thinking like, bro, do I really want to gamble against him? And then they OC is their head coach, right?
Right, Kevin O'Connell.
So I'm looking on the side and I just see his face. He got that face, like he played quarterback. So, you know, I'm thinking like, all right, he looking too lax. Like, what's going on? Like, what's about to happen here? You know what I'm saying? And it was kind of crazy, man. But yeah, gotta give him his flowers, you know.
Yeah, he's one of the best out there right now, and he drawing him up like everybody's. You know, Kyle Shanahan, McVay, they all doing them spray releases off the condensed split, and so when they get those spray releases, I started to when I was young, I just pressed everything and I ended
Yeah.
all that shit. And then I just have to just fight in the run game. You know what I mean? Because sometimes they
Yeah.
crack and they
Yeah,
leverage you and they get
yep.
outside. And so I just have to react quick. And every now and then they get me, but for the most part, the pass game was dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if it's third and something, or if it's second and long or something, I'm up there. I'm like, hey, I'm about to dead all this shit, and y'all gonna have to show me that y'all can get to the edge in this pass game. And as I got older, we had to start pedaling. I still, you know what I mean? I don't like to pedal. I like to butt to the sideline everything.
Yeah.
And so I would back up like 2 yards outside, probably like 8 yards deep, butt to the sideline, and I would shuffle. I would shuffle for 2 steps as they stem, and I damn near be at like an angle so that I could break for the post or I could break for that out. And you know what I mean? I settle down on that curl, but that mess is a problem.
It is. It is. Just like you said, that run game, man, it's been crazy. Like the way that team try to attack off the condense, they see a corner press, they gonna try to get on that edge now. You know, teams really they be hunting that edge. So
Right,
I,
right. And unless you got a 9 technique or something that's really gonna just
nah, that's a little different. That's why I be saying I miss my dog JFM. He played for the Broncos. He was one of them 9 techs where it's like, I don't want to say what I want to say, but he was one of them. Like,
he crashing all of it down.
Yes. I ain't had nothing to worry about. I'm not saying I got nothing to worry about now, but I'm just saying, like, when we played Denver before the game, when I was talking to him, man, he like, man, I miss y'all boys. And I'm like, bro, I miss you too. It's one of them things like that's the brotherhood that come with being in the NFL. The playing that you have with the past guys that you play with. So yeah.
It ain't no shot at the current guys. I'm sure they know you got a lot of love and respect for them, but that's just like Mike Bennett and Cliff Averill. When they came, we had Big Red and we used to play this 6 technique. Then Cliff came in, he wanted to be in the 9, and I would always say, man, you making me get in the C gap now. Like, just know you got to close it. You got to crash this down for me. And every time he would, and I'll be like, hey, we living good. You playing like this, we good, baby.
Get some assisted tackles off of that. Like,
right.
We ain't got to make a big boy tackle every single play in the C gap.
No.
He set the edge, condense it down, or set the edge, arm over, and both of y'all make the play. That's
both of us make
really
I'm in there with you.
Exactly.
But every now and then we used to have Mike B, and he'd jump a gap, so he would be he'd be playing D tackle because him and Cliff would play the same side, and Cliff would be the end, he'd be the tackle, so it'd be like in the 4-eye, and then he'd jump my gap, and so I'd have to go to the B gap.
Yeah,
and it get loud in that B gap now.
It get real loud in there, bro. I probably only had to make 1 tackle in the big gap out of these whole 3 seasons, 1 or 2. And you're going to feel them. If you don't feel them right away, you're going to feel them the next day for sure.
No question. Look, I always tried to hit him shoulder to the thighs. Yep. Like, I'm trying to get down quick. Like, as soon as I get down, wrap that up, I'm to the ground because all these big fellas about to come.
Exactly. Oh, yeah, that's been my problem this year, bro. Like, tackling people high in that, like, bro, I done got friendly fire I done got friendly fire probably like 4 or 5 times this season.
Look, I gotta work with you on all season. I'm gonna show you exactly how I track, bro. They to the ground and you out of harm's way every time, boy. Bro, I'm not hitting nobody high unless I got to.
Yeah, bro, we played the Patriots. I thought it was friendly fire. I'm snapping on the D line. I'm like, bro, y'all see I'm pulling him because Ramondre ran. He was like 4 yards up. I grabbed him. I'm pulling him back. I'm thinking the D lineman came and hit me. Mind you, I'm on the ground. I'm looking through my ear hole. Like, whoever hit me, my whole helmet and turned my face straight, helmet then shifted. So I'm hella mad, I look on film, it was the Patriots O-lineman. He just dove into me. Damn, bro. But if I would have got low and just made the tackle, I would have been chilling. Everything would have flew over me. So that's one thing that I do got to get right on, bro, because they be hunting.
Well, you just got to track. Hey, M know the drills. T.O. know the drills. Like, it's just shoulder pads to thigh every goddamn time. Like, there's no option of like go high. You're gonna have to bend your knees, get down there, shoulder to thigh. Like, I'm not hitting nobody high unless we the same size. And even then, I'm probably not hitting you high unless I'm really just pissed off and I got some shit to get off.
Yeah, sure.